Darkside 380, please give me a like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Yeah, let's get into it. Located in Orange County, California, is a place not only known for its beautiful scenery, but is known for being the most actively haunted area in California. I'm talking about Black Star Canyon, which has been the site of gang killings, um, Illuminati rituals and ceremonies, cryptid sightings and UFO sightings, all types of craziness. So, yeah, let's get into it. Here's a little bit of the history behind it. It's located in the Santa Ana Mountains. Originally, it was known as Canada de los Indios. I know I'm probably butchering that, but it originally was under Spanish control and then fell under Mexican control. So the whole area used to be underwater. So like you'll find, while you're hiking, you'll come across like, some fossils or, things that you would normally find in the water. Also, this whole area is filled with a lot of limestone, and in the paranormal community, they say that limestone basically like holds energy really well. I know a little bit about limestone, but to me, I don't know. I just have a hard time with stones and crystals and all that kind of stuff. But in 1831 is when it starts getting interesting. So there was some members of the Shoshone tribe that were basically, from me, it sounded like they were starving, so they started attacking these ranchers and, like taking their horses and all kinds of stuff. And so these ranchers hired this man named William Wolfskill to go on and track down these tribesmen. Now, they say when they finally tracked down these tribesmen, that they were found around a campfire that had human flesh or human meat still cooking on the campfire, and obviously horse being cooked on the campfire. After that, the ranchers just massacred them, In 1879, the Black Star Mining Co. was opened and stayed open until the early 1900s. In that time frame, there was over 6 tons of coal being pulled out of this mine a day. That's massive. I mean, that's crazy. Also around the same time, there was a man that was intoxicated and fell down one of the mine shafts and passed. Then in June 9th, 1899, there was a dispute regarding, so it was not only a dispute over somebody owing for a horse, but then the pasturage bill. So a man named Henry Hungerford owned the Hidden Ranch. A man named James Gregg and his posse came to, come drive out these cattle that Mr. Gregg had owned and place them on a pasture that was owned by Mr. Hungerford. Now, George M. Howard, the co-owner, owed $10 for a horse, and Greg owed $7.50. So basically, Greg would have to pay, $7.50. Boom, bang, done. We're all caught up and even. But instead, Mr. Hungerford decides to shoot and kill James Craig for I don't know what reason, because he didn't get any money, and yeah, there was, I mean, I guess he got free horses, but you know, didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me why he killed him, because you know, the guy was going to get money. He just didn't make any sense. But a lot of the stuff that happened in Blackstone Canyon or Black Star Canyon just doesn't really make a lot of sense. So fast forward a little bit to 1969 in February. That month there was an average of over 7 inches of rain each day. So the Silverado Fire Hall decided, hey, you know, we're going to go on and let some people stay here, you know, for people that had lost their houses and stuff due to, you know, all the rain and all that kind of stuff. So there was a huge mudslide, and it basically wiped out this whole fire hall, and it killed multiple people. Then in the 1970s, there was a bus. Now this is alleged, there's not really a whole lot of info on this, but there was allegedly a bus that had wrecked in the canyon and was just left there. People in the area claim to have like feeling somebody pushing on them when they're in this area, or you know, just hear distant cries and stuff like that. Then July 3rd, 2001, one man and 3 boys had beaten 2 boys and had their way with their girlfriends. It's another pretty evil thing that happened. Then on June 24th, 2002, Nicholas and Glenn Anderson were going exploring, looking to see what the blue light mine was all about. They go down there and just never come up. The oxygen level was extremely low, and it is believed that they just, you know, lack of oxygen, you know what happens. In 2005, a 16-year-old girl was killed by debris right by where the Silverado Fire Hall was. In 2011, another home was crushed beneath a mudslide in the same exact area that the original mudslide was. So now I'm going to get into some of the sightings, some of the myth behind Black Star Canyon. So some people believe it's a portal. There's been dead animals found here, black candles that have been burnt, just all kinds of stuff leading to there being, you know, dark rituals being held back there. There's been UFO sightings, like I said earlier. But 4 different rangers have seen a Bigfoot type entity that they've nicknamed Santiago Sam. Pretty cool name. I mean, if I was Bigfoot, I'd want to be called Santiago Sam. What up, Sam? Sorry. But yeah, so there's that, and then there's also these little dwarf type characters that they call the Black Star Waddlers. Little, about 2 feet is what they said, 2 to 4 foot. But yeah, that's another one. Then they say La Lorena, you know, and also the Lady in White. They say La Lorena has a well in Black Star Canyon. And to make this place even worse, just to put it up there, the KKK is said to have rituals back there too. I didn't think the place could get any worse, but yep, it just did. I don't think you can get any worse than that. But yeah, there's also been books that have talked about the Illuminati having rituals in Black Star Canyon. So that's another, I mean, there's just a lot of weird stuff that goes on in this beautiful area. I mean, California is known for its scenery, but especially this place. I mean, this place is beautiful. I would love to be able to go out there and see it. But yeah, hope you guys like this story. I'll be dropping you guys. I'm trying to drop at least every 2 weeks. Yeah, man. Thank you guys for your support. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have an awesome day. And this is Dark Side 380. Peace.